if this a game, 2K, one of a kind. 2K, that's by my thigh. 2K, rest I don't fly. Ooh's a Maki barrage. Uchiha test on my high. Hello guys, I think I'm Hercules here. Welcome back to the channel. Anyone that's new, if you find the video at the end entertaining, then like it. I'm not going to ask you to do it now. Alright, let's get into the video. I do not make reviews, really. I don't do reviews on the channel. But when I play a game that is just so effing good, that is just so effing awesome, that just bleeds originality and creativity and just developer passion, that's the main thing I love. When I play a game that bleeds developer passion, I have to use what itty witty small amount of power I have to put it out to as many people, because maybe one big person will watch it and then they'll put it out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is the greatest beat 'em up of all time. I'm going to explain why through different ways, guys. Stick around to the end, and I'm going to explain so many just different mechanics and graphics and depth and gameplay, and the game is just, it caught me off guard.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Shredder's Revenge.
Let's kick some shit!
Let's first talk about presentation. I seldomly, nowadays, I will admit this, because I'm a defender in the sense of new games, certain new games. What I'm a defender of is all new games don't suck. The way people say new games suck, that's not true. Certain new games suck. Evident that all new games don't suck by this game that came out in 2022. But I'm not about to battle ass hats and hazmats in the goddamn in my video. I'll say that for the comment section, not to be any of you motherfuckers. Bring it on. So, the presentation of the game, the way it first introduces you, the first minute of the game, or up to 5 if you watch the intro, is so magnetizing. It drew me in. Like, usually when I boot up a game, I literally, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I got a little, you know what I'm saying, something on the side, and I'm like, let's see how good this game is right off the jump. And then if I know the game is good, I'll give it its time. But this game didn't waste no time. It said, I need these motherfuckers' attention here and right fucking now. Let's first talk about... Alright, guys, so there's 2 ways I can go about this. Listen, and I'm going to go about it the way that I chose to do it. My channel, my art. I can do a script and then just be robotic and just tell you guys very small, very like, you know, I can just say how I feel, right? Through reading my own words. Or B, like I like to do, I can give you motherfuckers a no script clip, the whole rah, and then you can just tell what I think is really good, what I think is not good. Like, you can tell through the pitches in my voice. You can tell, like, oh, that motherfucker excited about this, or he not excited about this. If you guys really want, like, oh, the graphics got 1080p hertz with the NVIDIA 910X cast, like, bro, go, that's not this channel. I'm here to entertain you and put you on to shit. That's what I do. I entertain you. I put you on to shit. Whether that's a thought. Now, they're all serious videos, but I will let you know. And this not one. Well, this is semi-serious in the sense of I really do believe what I say. Hence the lack of memes in this video. But it's not really about no documentary. I'm not writing a documentary in the so if I don't go through the history of the I'm not doing all that, bro. I'm letting you know I'm a gamer. I like games that are fun. I'm always going to listen at the end of the day, guys, on this channel, I'm always going to let you guys know if a game is fun but not good, good but not fun, fun and good, or not good and not fun. And in the sense of this, we're talking about a game that is so good and so fun. I have to talk about it. Let me get the no script motherfucking clip off the whole rounds. I am going to be talking about every aspect like a reviewer does, but I'm going to do it in the sense of just random, bouncing that shit off, magnetized gravitron. I'm going fucking yin and I'm yang. I'm fucking black and then I'm white, but I'm always a man and never a transy.
We are deeply sorry.
Hey, for anyone that got offended with that, all that simply means is I won't change to the point that you don't recognize me. I am evil. Just move on. Let's get to the fucking script. This game is just a ton of fun. A blast. a fucking Omega Blast, Omega Shenron Blast, Omega Red Blast. I blast out the asshole, shout Randy Marsh. Diarrhea Blast, whatever type of blast you want, a Kamehameha Blast, Key Blast. Fucking it is so fucking good that I'm mad at myself for not playing it until the point in which I played it. It is rare that I play a game and I go, how? Because I'm a UAV. I'm a fucking UAV when it comes to games. When friends, always friends, family, brethrens. Oh, did you play this? Yeah, I played that shit. And they never even come to me with more information than I have. Dude, you ever played that one game with the fort? You can be 4 people and you got the magical ability. Bro, that's called Diablo. Yeah, I played that. I played it, beat it. I mastered all my characters. My fucking character looks like a cosmic being. Hey, do you play 2? Yes, I play 2K. Bitch. Not no bitch. Bitch. Come on. So when I run into something that actually made me go, oh shit, I didn't play it. It also further enhances my talk about how nobody plays new games because no one mentioned this to me. I gotta mention it to y'all because no one gonna mention it to me. It's the best beat 'em up. Look at the fighting. Now at this point, guys, I'm done ranting about why it's good or how it's good, and I'm actually going to start telling you about why it's good. At the next point, I'm going to talk about the fighting mechanics. I'm going to talk about my ideas on the engine, the fucking graphics, all that little, you know what I'm talking about, that shit. But I shoot it out like diarrhea, so you gotta catch it or you gotta rewind. I am really in love with the fighting system. I am a person that like really is deep into like beat 'em ups, and the thing I hate about beat 'em ups, even though I like them, I love them. When I say I like beat 'em ups, like I like beat 'em ups and hack and slashers. I like games where you can mash buttons and you can mix up the buttons to do different stuff. I'm talking them like square, triangle games, square, triangle, square games, square, triangle games. Xbox says, let's go. XXBB games. Like some of my favorite Mortal Kombat fighting games are like Mortal Kombat The Alliance, where the Frost combo, and it's off the top of my head, guys, I'm not even gonna look it up. It's XXYY left trigger, AABB left trigger, back X, back Y, back X, back Y, back X, back Y. And it does the poke, kick, switch. Like it's the poke, switch to your stance. And it goes kick, switch your stance. And it brings out your melee weapon. It goes dagger. It's supposed to be a 12-hit combo. I love shit like that. It like stuff like that programs in your mind. I haven't played Mortal Kombat The Alliance in almost 15 years. The fact that I remember that combo, if I'm even close remotely, if I'm even close, guys, you gotta give me fucking credit. This is a game I haven't touched since the like original Xbox. You know what I'm saying? When you make a fighting game, a game that is so deep in the mechanics that I'm not gonna forget it. I'm never gonna forget it. I'm always gonna remember it. This shit has, like, it starts off so simple. You can, for surely, mash X. You can get your shit up and do your special. But when you really get into the shit and you learn about hiding in the corner and going, cool party, dude.
Party, dude.
And you learn about getting your taunts and you fucking ranking up your car. Like, I thought the rank up system was just for padding. It was because I wasn't going to understand if they threw all that shit on me. That is a blessing. I hate when games restrict shit from you that you kind of need and you would know right away. But I fucking love when a game throws a lot of shit on you, a lot of diarrhea on you, and you have to just, and they pace you like, cause yo, I ain't gonna lie, we put a lot of shit in this game. We gotta pace your ass, and you gotta figure it the fuck out. Listen to me here now. Michelangelo fights different than Raphael. Leonardo fights different than DiCaprio. That's a joke. All right. Motherfucking, goddamn, everyone, Casey fights different than April. Like, they all fight so different. I was like, what? How? How did you make, like, yo, in the beat 'em up, like, yo, this shit caught me, like, when I say I was caught off guard, like, I swapped characters, and I was trying to do the same thing with Michelangelo. With the same thing with Raphael, and it just wasn't working. I was like, oh, Okay, because I got this combo I like. I do the slide on my back with Mikey, and nobody else slide on their back because ain't no other nigga cool like that. They can't slide and the shits like that. And I was like, yo, that is hard. And they all got these special moves that literally put the enemies in certain positions, and it's different. Like from you got your regular combos, which is mash square. You got your front squares, your circle squares. You got your grapples, grapple ups, grapple downs, grapple neutrals. You got your square up and X. You got your square and X. Keep in mind, guys, what I'm saying is jump and attacks. Like, you motherfuckers better fusion hide this shit and understand what I'm saying. Translate it to the keyboard, translate it to whatever thing I'm saying. It is so many ways in which you can attack the enemy. It never gets boring. The most boring thing about beat 'em ups is it's not enough moves. This game has too many moves. I forget some of the moves I can do all the fucking time. And the fact that I've been no life in this shit. I'm talking South Park, fat guy computer, Doritos laid upon my bony chest. I've been no life in this shit and I still don't know all the combos. If we talking replayability, you can play this game again and again and again. What I did was I beat the story mode with Michelangelo, and then I went into arcade mode. I went through a whole entire playthrough, which is extremely faster than the story mode. And then after that, I started saying, okay, I need a challenge, more challenge. And I bought the DLC, guys. Listen. I don't be just buying DLC. If I'm going to buy DLC, I'm going to already buy like your season pass, your battle. I'm going to buy like the whole collection from the moment I get your game. I got your game. And then I bought your fucking, because it was that good. You need more. Here, take more money. Because if you going to make something else like this, here, take it now. And make more stuff like this. The replayability is like that. It's Omega Shenron Dookie butt sauce, but it's jalapeno coming out the butt dukes. You understand me? It's butt duke sauce, but it's jalapeno pepper popper flavored. Jesus Christ, the game is fucking hot, and I don't know how you guys do not understand how it's not. Alright guys, now this are my thoughts about the game. Of course, I'm going to bring up the negatives because that's what y'all been waiting for. That's what y'all been excited about. Oh, I know something bad about this shit. I have 4 faults about this game. Number 1, there is no description from what I've seen as to what the different types of enemies can do. You must learn through trial and error. And for the amount of enemies that it is, I kind of don't like that because, like, they throw them on you in so many fucking ways. You fight so many things from robots to dinosaurs to fucking ninjas. Oh, in several colors. They got Scorpion. They got Ermac. They got goddamn Reptile. They got Sub-Zero. They got them all. They got, trust me, you're going to fight a colored ninja in this fucking game. I hate how some of them, like, so that's not the problem. The problem is when you have to do a specific move to stop the enemy. I don't like that. I feel like in every game, when you make one singular option to stop something, you've made a developer error. There should always be, in my opinion, 2 to 3 ways to stop an enemy. When I say by 2, I mean one for the passive player and one for the aggressive player. But really, there should always be an aggressive way, a blocking way, and then like a parry way, or like or translates to anything else, a strategy way, like a stealth way, and then an aggressive way. What I'm trying to say is your game is too diversified to have certain enemies only have one single type of attack is what affects them. That I ain't gonna lie. That's Duke boot sauce. That is asshole butt cheeks. That is literal fucking juices coming out the Duke boot diarrhea style. And I don't like that. The bosses get a tad bit too easy. Like in my opinion, once you know what they kind of do, it's like, well, all right, this motherfucker about to shoot the shotgun. He gonna jump. He gonna shoot the shotgun. He gonna jump. He gonna shoot the shotgun. Like it gets rare. Like, okay, the bosses get tedious. I'm gonna be honest. The bosses do get tedious. But I mean, No, I ain't gonna lie. That's the fault. The bosses get tedious. My other point, guys, was that the game get easy. It's very easy once you know what to do. But then I'm gonna say this. That is true to a degree. What I'm gonna say is this: when they put the right enemies on the board and they actually like put your brain in a fucking jumbled ass puzzle to where you don't know, all right, they got me. Like when you put a blue ninja, and I'm not gonna tell you, but none of them. Oh, I mean, in fact, I'll tell you what they do. When you put a blue ninja that blocks and parries with lightning, and you put a purple ninja that spawns in and he hits instantly, and then you put in like the motherfuckers that shoot cannonballs, like that fire at you instantly, and you put in ninjas from the sky that are white, and you put in the black ninjas that if you hit them, they jump and throw shurikens at you. Yes, that game is very hard when you do that. But you shouldn't have to do that to make the game hard. The enemies, this is one of the games where I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, maybe like you should have made the enemies have more health, more HP as it got harder sometime, and maybe do the diversity for like legendary tech modes, because when you throw in like the dinosaur that literally can't be beaten unless you do one of two moves, which is the slide in the air, or I think it's the jump kick. Either way, you gotta aerial attack them. That's something that should be reserved for bosses. The limitations should be reserved for bosses. The extreme limitations, not all of them. But when you take an enemy, a basic enemy that we'll see over and over and over again, you say, you want to get beaten one or two ways? That's boot sauce. I don't give a fuck what no one says. That's fucking literal coming out your fucking asshole, and it burns. It burns so badly, you want it to stop. That's all I got for today, guys. I love this game. My overall review of this game, I'm gonna give it honestly, because I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but honestly it's not. It's like a 8.5 through 9.2 out of 10. So anywhere between that ratio is where I would give it, because of the character diversity, the passion in it, the art style, the music. When you fight Shredder, they play Wu-Tang Clan like they ain't nothing to fuck with. I can't give this game nothing less than an 8. The story mode has no fucking story. I don't like that a little bit. Like, it's a story, but it's horrible. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has too much lore for you guys to take the storyline fully of the game and throw it in the fucking toilet bowl. I don't like that. It literally is down to and they show you something, and then it goes and they do the fucking same thing. I'm not gonna do that shit again. Matter of fact, yes I am. Battle at Manhattan. That's how that shit goes, basically. That's really all I recommend this game, guys, for anybody that like beat 'em ups, anybody that like to play fighting games, anybody that like combos, replayability that's not like forever, but long enough. That's all I got for today, guys. Share it to your friends. Share it to your friends. I think I'm Hercules. Out.
Do it!
I'm glad you were here today. Talk out my fear to my name to arachnids. Bioshock shit, I'm strapped with plasmids. Mega bust up when I'm snapping like a spastic square. What happened? I'm on the tear when I spit. I be everywhere like I'm Book of the Whip.